All right, Brook League Cougars, welcome. It's Mr. Gibbons, and we're going to go through the slides and what your assignment is for day one this week in health. So when you come in class, you're going to see this question says, what is the best thing about you? And at the bottom there, I put a sentence starter, and it says the best thing about me is, where you get to fill that in. You're going to see why we're doing this in a second, but I'll give you my example. My response was, the best thing about me is my honesty. It's okay to own up to mistakes. And obviously in class, we would share our responses. So what's going on? What's the purpose of This Week in Health? We are going to define what self-esteem is through videos. You'll get to see some videos coming up. You're going to assess your current level of self-esteem through your own personal assessment that gets submitted to me for 10 points. And identify characteristics and consequences of self-esteem through these videos and what we call blended learning. So in class, we define what self-esteem is, and self-esteem is the best way you feel about yourself. Or I'm sorry, self-esteem is the way you feel about yourself and how you value yourself. So do you think you're worth something a lot, or do you like frown upon yourself, or you don't think you're really good at all that stuff? We're going to discuss why do we think some people get self-esteem that's very low, and typically people who get low self-esteem, something has happened to them that's really negative, or they had a bad experience in something frequently. So for somebody who plays sports and they don't think they're good at sports, they probably feel like they never succeeded in the opportunities that they did have. Why do we think some people have high self-esteem? Well, they probably are successful in a lot of things, and probably a lot of people have given them good feedback about how good they are at something, so it has boosted their self-esteem. We're not going to worry about those, but what we will do is show you your assignments that are due from day one. So when you go into my MCPS classroom, you're going to click on September 7th through the 13th. Welcome to a new week. We are investigating self-esteem and its impact on mental health. And I haven't put the video up yet because I'm making it right now, but you will see where it says my self-esteem assessment and self-esteem worksheet. We're going to show you what they look like. So you'll just click the next button when you get to here. And the first one that you will see is my self-esteem assessment. Now, when you open that up, it looks like this. And it says directions. Below is a list of statements dealing with your feelings about yourself in the current moment. Indicate how you strongly agree or disagree with each statement. Highlight in yellow your answer to each question. So for number one, I accept myself as I am and happy with myself. If you strongly agree, you would copy it, go up to the little highlight color and highlight it yellow. Tells me your answer. I deserve love and respect. Okay, whatever you think the answer is, you would highlight it and then click on the highlight color. Obviously, I just did that for an example of colors there. That doesn't mean those are my real answers. But you're going to do that all the way through for the different answers. So we have 20 questions. And you will have to add up your score. It tells you that each response gets a point from 1 to 4. So you'll take a look at those responses there. Okay, so we want to do that first before you move on to the next assignment. And when you do, you can submit that assignment and you're okay. The next assignment for the week is your self-esteem worksheet. Now the worksheet, I've embedded 2 videos, okay? So there's a video that is self-esteem for team part 1s, or part 1, and self-esteem and your brain, and that is the second video. When you click on the actual worksheet, there are 5 questions, 1, 2, 3, and then page 2 has 4, 5. If you notice, I highlighted here, questions 1 through 4, watch the self-esteem part 1 video. So when you're here, this video right here is for questions 1 through 4, all right? So these questions are, what is self-esteem? What happened to Pina to cause her to have low self-esteem? Why does Panka have such high self-esteem? It's not what is said to you, it's how you react. Describe what this means. So you're going to have to write your own response to what that quote means based off of what we're starting to learn about self-esteem. And number 5, what are affirmations? Why are they important to self-esteem? So again, questions 1 through 4 on the first video, and then that question 5, that last one about affirmations, is right here. And after you finish that, you will make sure you click submit on both the self-assessment survey, it's at the top, and then the self-esteem worksheet. If you don't click the submit button, I can't see it where it says speed grader. This is my view. So when I click speed grader, all my students' work, or everybody in this class, their work pops up. So if you don't click submit, I can't see it. You shouldn't share it with me through a Google Doc. You should click the submit button on the screen. Hope you have a great day, and lesson 2 will be coming up soon.